Yeah, skating, feeling better, so the next phase for him, if he comes back feeling good, is to get him into a contact and go from there.
Does the mindset of this type of game change at all, given who you're facing, or do you know they are going to produce? Just given how good Tampa has been, they're going to produce chances. Is it just kind of trying to contain that, or just kind of rolling with it?
Well, if your mindset changes, you wouldn't say, hey, let's really play hard tonight instead of the other nights. But I think there's an energy that gets brought to the game. There are certain games they've been so prolific and they're playing so well that even for them keeping that energy and the emotion. So we're doing pretty well in the West. They're clearly the best team in the East right now. It'll be on their calendar. This might be a fun one to play. So I think both teams are aware that the other teams can score. It's going to be fast. It'll probably be a little bit more physical than you might expect. Because in a lot of ways that'll be the only way for one team to stop the other is to finish their checks and get in front of them and be hard on those plays. So mindset that there's some games there's intensity brought that where you expect that both teams are going to be wired and going hard. Expect that tonight.
With Mark Scheifele, his sort of status as an elite player, it didn't come sort of instantaneously as in a McDavid or a Eichel or even the guys coming in here, Braden Point. It was quick. But is his elevation of his game a little more textbook, that he had to learn a lot of things before he became this elite player?
More classic in the idea of how we expect players to come in the league, maybe a bit more of a throwback, right? We're seeing now these kids, and we include Patty as one of them, come out of amateur hockey and go in and make a huge impact in the NHL. I don't think we saw that quite as much. I mean, you can pull names that will make me a liar. Lemieux, some great scorers that came in and were great players, but he went back to junior. I remember sitting on a panel discussing whether Mike Scheifele was a bust or not because he was going back for his last year of junior, not overage, just as a 19-year-old. He didn't make the NHL, and there was concern there with that. But Mark has been very consistent in his curve, right? I don't think he's had a breakout moment. He's just built each year. He's just gotten better and stronger and faster. And then when you spend time with Mark and you watch him work, you would say that makes an awful lot of sense. He puts in a tremendous amount of time in the summers to get incrementally better. He's a good student of the game, so he's getting experience. He's learning about face-offs. He's physically stronger, faster, and then, which would be true of any what we would then consider great players, the players around him have also evolved. And so Blake Wheeler along that same path. So the two of them come together. They've had different left wingers, but each one of those left wingers now has come in and been a much better player having played with those two guys. So he has a supporting cast who he also supports that have become very strong.